Jason Belmonte, the 23-year-old from Australia, is the first player through to the final, and it's his first World Tenpin Masters final. He awaits the winner of our next match. Paul Moor's been runner-up for the past 2 years. The Englishman in tremendous form this year, a left-hander. He's reading the lane well, and he's top of the European rankings and has the crowd behind him. Remy of Singapore is #1 in the Asian rankings, so this is a straight fight between the European and Asian circuit, as well as a battle between two fine players. I'm not scoring heavily at this event, but very tenacious.
Welcome to the PartyPoker.net World Tenpin Masters. Well, it's been an eventful tournament and our opening semi-final was no exception. We saw a classic match between two of the world's greatest, who pushed each other all the way and almost produced two perfect games. But in the end, there could be only one winner, and it was Jason Belmonte.
In the first semi-final, we saw a heart-stopping first game with strikes from both men right through to the 8th frame. We wondered who would be the first to crack. A loose ball from Jason left a single pin in the 9th frame, but he doubled in the 10th to go into the second game with a slim 2-point lead. Ball after ball buried in the pocket left single pins whilst Jason maintained his strike rate, and he emerged the victor.
Now Paul Moor and Remy are waiting in the wings, preparing for the match that will decide who will join Belmonte in the final.
I'm Remy from Singapore and I'm playing against Paul Moor from England. And he's good, he's been bowling well here, so hopefully it's going to be a good match.
Hi, my name is Paul Moor. Today I'm playing Remy from Singapore.
He's good, you know, and he has a home ground advantage and everything, but I'm going to give him a best shot.
He's definitely good, yes. Making the semi-final here is not by no means feat. He's another lefty, so another tough match. So and he's proved how good he is year in year out. He's a double world champion, so expect another tough match.
This tournament is just about to take a big jump to the left. We got a battle of the lefties in our second semi-final. England's Paul Moor. What a terrific record he has here at the World Tenpin Masters. I would imagine that we're around about 99% in favour of this young man. Paul Moor lives about half an hour away from the Barnsley Metrodome, so this is almost his home tournament for the 28-year-old. Has been European #1 for 3 years, but a temporary hiccup. He's moved down to #2, but that's something that he says he'll be sorting out very shortly. And you kind of believe it. If Paul Moor says he's going to do it, he tends to do it.
Well, I'm just actually looking at that. His strike ratio to spares and only one open frame. He's only bowled 4 games. He's got 33 strikes.
Yeah, it's pretty frightening. We've said all along that the big names in this tournament are turning in some big numbers, and that's just how you'd want it. They're going to have to go a long way, though, these two, to match the classic semi-final that we had between Chris Barnes and Jason Belmonte. What a shootout that was, and talked to quite a few people after that game, and many people, Cass, saying that's the best game of Tenpin bowling they've seen at the World Tenpin Masters.
Well, the games actually get better year by year, don't they? Which is something that obviously that Matchroom Sport have looked to initiate. And yes, one of the better games you will ever see on television, Tenpin bowling.
Remy then, the man from Singapore, was a full-time professional bowler, but has just branched out recently into a bit of real estate work. They were having a laugh with him earlier about the fact that he's pretty much got his life mapped out, and if he's going to be as successful in real estate as he's been in bowling, then he's going to have a very happy retirement.
I actually wonder what he was doing walking around Barnsley Town Centre the other day.
Looking for a few bargains. That's what it was. Torgerson and Barrett, two big names to put away in his previous rounds, but that's not unusual for him. But this is the most relaxed I've seen him at this tournament. He's been smiling and laughing with the crowd. He's still keeps himself to himself on stage, so don't expect to see many high fives and hugs between these two as this match goes on. But we've got no two-handed left-handed bowler, Cass, so we're not going to get someone really breaking that oil condition down and burning it off with the revolutions.
How technical do you want to go, Simon?
Oh,
no, you're quite right, no. Can you imagine that, a left-handed, two-handed player? Or left-sided, shall we say?
Well, it's going to happen one day, I'm sure.
Absolutely. I'm just going to finish off with his last practice ball. Moor, the Englishman, the man that represents the roll right pro shot from Nottingham. Coached by Mario Joseph, we've seen earlier in this tournament. He'll be flying the colours for the United Kingdom as well.
Time to get this second semi-final underway, and time for our tournament referee,
Right, shake hands, gentlemen.
Bernie White.
Wish you good luck, good bowling. Hold to start.
Stock in trade phrase from Bernie White, and it's almost as if you can't get a game underway until you've heard good luck, good bowling. Not sure that these two need much luck, but I think we're going to see plenty of good bowling. Moor versus Ong, and it's going to be Moor first to the foul line.
He's not going to be rushed, is he? Taking his time, getting himself prepared and set up. Nice deep breath, and away we go.
What a start. Well, they keep doing it, these guys. The strike first up is not unusual.
Yeah, Mullane is freshly dressed with that lane conditioner we talk about. It's 2/3 of the way down the lane. And both these guys, being left-handers, are going to be playing in one another's track area, so that may well have a variation on the reaction in the back end later in the game. It's just a matter of when it does, will these guys notice it straight away and make some adjustments.
Good work, pretty active Messenger getting across for the Tenpin.
Yeah, just a fraction harder and straighter by the look of it. Still made the 1-2 pocket, which is the primary pins for the left-hander to hit. Great angled shot there, and as you say, just that little Messenger's taking the Tenpin away.
Ong, as ever, going through his mental rehearsal. Does a lot of work with a sports psychologist back in Singapore, and is very adept at just shutting himself off from everything, but then so is his opponent Paul Moor. And between the two of them, they're not going to be rushing through their deliveries, let's put it that way. Very light in the pocket.
Somebody shouted ouch, and I thought that was Paul Moor actually. Classic looking shot right up into the 1-2 pocket. He was certainly looking for 10 here. It's just buried its way straight through that 5-pin. So much power on the ball. It didn't push that 9-pin away. Again, it's these single pins that we talk about, the carry contest. When you look at the end of the game, these things really add up, and it can cost you so many pins not striking.
Yeah, nice work from Moor. Ong also working a strike from that first frame.
Yeah, a bit of fancy footwork from Paul Moor there, breaking right at the foul line and taking the spare away nicely.
So both he and Remy Ong have very similar styles, and it's not just the fact that they're both left-handers, but you get that little foot shift after the delivery is gone. But on the